Well, now I'm crying again because of another email I got, and I was just banging my head against the wall like this, in case you can see. Yeah, so I'll see if I can pull out a little bit of this email that I can read without getting the person in more trouble. Let's see, it starts out. So today, the lovely creature that is my mother told me that I need to be arrested. Here's how the shit went down. She talks about different things, then she says her mother grounded her, destroyed something of value to her. By the way, it's perfectly legal again. In case you haven't read my list of all the legal ways that parents can hurt their children and teenagers, it's perfectly legal for someone who is legally designated as a parent to destroy the property of someone who is legally their son or daughter. For example, let's say you're an artist and you've been painting something for the past week or month or maybe you've made a sculpture and you're the person who's supposed to love and protect you and nurture you and raise you to be an independent, self-confident person who contributes to society gets angry at you for some reason. Maybe you disobeyed, maybe you showed them bad attitude. So they destroy whatever you've been working on, and that's perfectly legal. So anyhow, so the mother destroyed something of hers that she said she had worked on for ages and ages, and she had just finished and gotten perfect. She said, and she said some pretty mean things, and she says, I kind of broke. Like I just wanted to lay down and sleep and never move again. So I went upstairs and went to bed. This morning I could hardly get up. I was just like, I felt so heavy, as if everything emotional had suddenly turned physical, and it weighed a lot. I didn't want to go to school. Oh, hell, that's not surprising. But they made me. That's not surprising either. Well, I'm not going to give all the details, but maybe I've already read too much that will identify this person. I don't know, so it's so complicated because these teenagers are writing to me, and I'm trying to convey their messages to the public without their parents finding out, because then they'll just get in more trouble. You know, you might think that a concerned, loving parent would actually give a shit about the fact that their son or daughter has to write to somebody in another country, on another continent, to get some emotional support. But instead, they feel threatened, and they feel defensive, and so they try to cut off all communication between the teenager and me, or whoever else they're telling the truth to. So let's see what else. So then the mother, this is a typical kind of a scene where the mother orders the daughter or the son to get in the car, starts ordering them around, and the mother says something like, well, just that's too bad for you, isn't it? You don't deserve any special treatment just because you're a little tired. And now there the mother's invalidating the girl, because the girl's not just tired physically, she's emotionally been broken down. This reminds me of a time when I was in Australia and I heard a father say something about his daughter, and she was like 14 at the time, and extremely intelligent and mature and responsible and very self-aware, much more mentally healthy than either of her parents. Anyhow, she was complaining about something, actually complaining about the way he was treating her, and he says, oh, she's just a little sleepy, as if she's like a 2-year-old child. And she said, I'm not sleepy. She went into her room, and then later she told me what had happened, and I understood completely, and she wasn't sleeping. So here's some other things the mother said. She said,